AITA for cutting off a friend who insulted me over my pet. For some context, I used to be a lot more social. I would go out 1 to 2 times a week to socialize with my nerdy friends, term used with love, and play a card game or D&D. My D&D group ended up disbanding due to schedule issues and I stopped going to the card shop I play at because I got a bird. If you don't know anything about birds, they require a lot of attention and care, especially in the beginning when you are trying to form a bond. That being said, a lot of the people I played with were a little sad that I wasn't around as much, but one friend actually got mad at me and said my priorities were messed up. He said I was choosing an animal over people who were there for me during the hardest time in my life. My dad passed away in May after a 2-year battle with cancer. I got upset and said that I wasn't choosing anything over anyone and that I would be back to play soon, but my bird was my priority while we were building our bond. Some more hurtful things were said, but after he called me mean names I won't repeat, I told him that I don't keep people around who treat me like he's treating me, so he can either stop acting like a child throwing a tantrum or we don't need to be friends anymore. At that point, he hung up on me and he hasn't spoken to me since. That was 2 weeks ago. We used to talk almost every day. I even went to play the game last week and he ignored me the whole time, would leave any pod I joined or would tell me I couldn't play in his pod. A pod is a group of 3+ people playing together. I was hurt but I didn't let it ruin my night and had a lot of fun meeting new people. Now I'm getting messages from mutual friends telling me I was being cruel during game night and that they didn't want to be in the middle of a feud. I tried telling them I wasn't putting them in the middle, he was, but they think he had a point and that I chose my bird over everyone. I tried to explain that they don't need me, whereas my bird does. Now they're mad at me too and saying I'm acting like an ah. So am I an ah for choosing my bird over playing a game with my friends?